We are gathered here to discuss prospect of technological progress. Technological change, technological progress is most important in economic development. Role of technological progress is most important in economic development. But there is a debate between Karl Marx, Marxian economist, and capitalist economy, developed economy economist who believe in capitalism. Karl Marx believe in socialism. Karl Marx believe in socialism. In developed country, J.M. Keynes was very famous. Keynesian economics is famous in the world. And who was a student of Keynes? Harrod. Who was a student of Keynes? Harrod. Harrod is a student of Keynes. Keynes had helped in appointment of a professor in Cambridge University. His name is Hicks. Hicks worked in Cambridge University for some time. He was favored by J.M. Keynes at that time, but he again shifted to London School of Economics. He is also one of the admirer of Keynes. When J.R. Hicks awarded Nobel Prize and his lecture was on after the getting this Nobel Prize, he quoted J.M. Keynes' name and said that liquidity term is invented by J.M. Keynes, said by J.R. Hicks. So J.R. Hicks, technology and development, and Harrod, technology and development. COBB, technology and development. These are the views currently read by all students in IAS, appearing in IAS. And along with that, change in technology and its effect upon factor market. You all are knowing that in India, plough and ox, labor-intensive technology in agriculture. That was our traditional symbol, that agriculture is a traditional economy. But in 1967 in India, experimented technological development, technological progress in agriculture. Between 1947 to 1967, India was importing 60% of our food required from abroad, from USA, Canada, Australia. India could produce only 40%. But when Green Revolution technology was implemented, India in 2000 become self-sufficient in food grain supply. India has become exporter of food grain now. India exports basmati rice to foreign countries, many agricultural products to foreign countries. How could it be possible? Because of technology. Due to new technology in agriculture, 400% agricultural production increased. And India having 133 crore population, and it is not a stable population, it is growing. 65% population of India youth, and youth means reproduction. Old means no reproduction. Youth means reproduction. So in coming years, in geometrical progression, Indian population will increase. But there is a difference, that education is best contraceptive. Whether you use contraceptive for family planning or not, but if you are educated, your mind is for a small size of the family. So due to this education, growth of education, population growth rate in India is declining. Number is added, but the rate of growth has declined. When I was a student, I have read 2.48% growth rate of population. What is at present? You find the Google, it will be 1 point something. Find out in Google. Google what say? Indian population growth rate. What is the growth rate? 1 point. Ask the rate of population growth in India today. Ask by sound. Result will be there.
One point 0.08%.
1.08.
1.08.
1.08.
1.08 इसमें 07 बाकी है।
2019 का डाटा।
Population growth in India. When I was a student in 1967 in intermediate, the rate was 2.48. It means it is due to literacy, it is due to education. Population growth rate decreasing. Not by the Nasbandi done in 1975-76. Compulsory sterilization. Many youth were sterilized. They were not married, unmarried, but they were ticket travel, without ticket traveling railway. Railway is of central government. So ticketless travelers were vasectomy. Vasectomy is done in a male for stopping population growth rate. And government of that time were thrown from the power. So Indian mentality is not compulsory family planning. So by education we can persuade people to have a small size of the family. Technology is there. But question we are studying here, technological progress. Technological progress has two types of important conception known as capital deepening and labor deepening. Capital deepening and labor deepening. Technological progress. How do you know that technological progress? Technological progress is shown by shift in production isoquant upward. If isoquant shifts upward, or in other way you can say that isoquant is same but it shifts downward. Isoquant is same but it shifts downward. What does it mean? That 100 kg will be produced by a smaller amount of labor and smaller amount of capital because of technological progress. Less labor and less capital will be required to produce the same level of output. This is called technological progress. Due to technological progress, quantity of production will be done, but labor and capital will reduce, and so the isoquant shifts downward. Quantity is same, but its position will shift. This means same level of output will be produced by less number of labor, less amount of capital because of technology. Suppose machine, suppose automatic. Just installing one automatic machine of note counting in bank, more note will be counted. Counting of note one by one takes too much time. But if you put it in the machine and a screen, it will show very fastly that the bundle has 1,000 or bundle has 2,000, limit of 5,000, 10,000. This is automation. Automation means technological progress. Automation means technological progress. Automation means technological progress. Construction of house, carrying on head cement and other materials, very difficult. But nowadays, shifting machine, concrete, mixed concrete will be sent to third floor, fourth floor by technical measure, by technological change, not by keeping on the head by labor, rounding to fourth floor. It will shift from that point to top. This is called technological progress. By less number of labor and capital, more area will be concrete work can be done by that machine. So technological progress means change, fundamental change in the method of production.
But this is a negative impact on unemployment.
Yes, we are coming to that. Then I have quoted earlier communist economist Karl Marx, who thought this. And Hicks, Nobel Prize winner economist, thought another one. What is the reality? Hicks say that under technological progress, K by L will remain same. It is his assumption.
Yes, sir.
K by L will remain
Same.
same. W by R will remain same. Ratio will remain same. No change in the relative income of the factors of production. It means technology will lead to decrease in capital, use of capital, or it will lead to decrease in use of labor. Harrod shows capital depending. That by technological change, there will be increase in the size of capital. By technological progress, increase in the size of capital. That means capital depending. Hicks said that increase in the size of increase in the size of labor, then labor depending, capital depending, and labor depending. But they said that neutral technology. What is neutral technology? Neutral technology look here, neutral technology, when technological progress is neutral, both K by L ratio and W by L ratio are unchanged. Consequently, the relative share of the factors remain unchanged. Read it out loudly.
This found that when technological progress is neutral, both the KYL ratio and W by R ratio are unchanged. Consequently, the relative shares of factor remain unchanged.
You read out yes loudly.
This follows that when technological progress is neutral, both the K by L ratio and W by R or PL upon PK ratio are unchanged. Consequently, the relative shares of factor remain unchanged.
This is the version of Hicksian form of technological progress, or Harrod form of technological progress. Both considered K by L constant, W by R constant, and isoquant will change from Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. But Marxian economists say that no, in the Marxian economists are followers of Karl Marx. They had forecast. Their forecast that an increase in capital share, and hence decrease in labor share will be in total output. In future, capitalists will become more capitalist because of more and more addition to the capital to their portfolio. There are many in India also whose income has increased very high within shortest period of time. That means in the total profit, share of capital was greater and share of labor was less. So shareholder become rich and laborers are there under poverty line. So this type of things are said by communist economist, leftist economist, Marxian economist. The technological progress is biased toward the rich people. Technological progress is biased towards the capital. More and more technological progress, more and more capital are used, and therefore there will be more share of capital in the total output. Share of labor will be lower and lower. In process of time, share of capital will increase and therefore share of labor will decrease. Logical conclusion. This logical conclusion that by technological progress, share of capital increases and therefore share of labor decreases. So this technological progress is against the interest of labor. Labor symbolizes poor people. In our country, there is maximum labor, they are poor. Harrod model was used in our country in first 5-year plan. In second 5-year plan, we left Harrod model and PC Mahalnavis model was implemented in our country. But Marxist economists do not agree with the changing technological progress. Isoquant will increase, production will increase, but K by L will remain constant, W by R will remain constant. Karl Marx did not thought of social security measures, minimum standard life, high standard of living, which will come into developmental stage. In USA 100, in USA only 33 crore population. And everyone has car. And they drive. There is no horn. Car running without horn. Now they are thinking of running car without driver also. Car will run on the road without driver. In 4 countries this is already experimented. They are also thinking of the electronic cars so that the dependence of petrol will be removed and pollution will be controlled. So developed country is developing in all fields, innovations, technological progress took place. What is the outcome of the research? Modern economists have done research and found that, what they found that, look here, I read out on the board just look. Hicksian form of technological progress is expressed in terms of constant K by L ratio. That we have said, constant. Technological progress will be reflected through constant K by L ratio. But in real world, K by L ratio have shown upward trend over time in all industries. Real world में what happened? That there is not only increase in production, but there is increase in K by L ratio, upward. K by L ratio increases upward in over time in all industries. Although the capital deepening means more labor is increasing, has proceeded at different rates in various sectors. Nowadays we talk about use of robotics in industry, use of artificial intelligence in industry, use of things of internet in industry, use of clouds in industry. This will certainly lead to capital deepening. More capital will be employed there. And in agriculture, capital deepening will be slower, but in industry, capital deepening will be at a faster rate. Technological progress technological progress shifts the isoquants downward, given the same level of output. Isoquant 100 kg will shift downward. Production will be same, but the use of the labor and capital will decrease. Level of output can produce with a smaller quantity of factory input as technological progress occurs. So we conclude that technological progress, we know that if at a constant K/L ratio, MRTS increases labor depending technological progress. This is most important point. Technological progress will be labor deepening. Technological progress will be labor deepening when? When if at a constant K/L ratio, the MRTS increases. K/L is constant. But MRTS, labor and capital, increases. This is called technological progress under labor deepening. Labor deepening. This is most important thing. In one line you have to remember that if at a constant K/L, at a constant K/L ratio, the MRTS, labor and capital, increases. MRTS increases. It is labor depending technological progress. Isoquant pushed down, but more labor and less capital ratio will be formed. That is why it is labor depending. Push down, when you are pushing down, then more labor and less capital. This is good for our country. But if robotics comes, then what will happen? More capital and least labor. That is known as second one. If at a constant K/L ratio, the MRTS declines, it is capital depending technological progress. अब कितना आसान है? Think, MRTS increases labor depending technological change. MRTS decreases capital depending technological change. And if constant K/R ratio, MRTS remains unchanged. If at a constant K/L ratio, MRTS remains unchanged. Then this is a constant returns to a scale. That is COBB glass production function. So the 3 points are written. First you read out loudly. Yes.
If at a constant K/L ratio, the
Loudly.
If at a constant K/L ratio, the MRTS increases, it is labor deepening technological progress.
This is called Hicksian neutral technology. Tell.
Yes. Second point.
You tell it. This is
Hicksian
Hicksian neutral technology. Second one,
If at a constant K upon M ratio, the MRTF declines, it is capital deepening technological progress.
This is Harrod. Harrod neutral technological change. Harrod neutral technological change. And third is
If at a constant K upon ratio, the MRTF remains unchanged.
change. This is COBB. COBB production function, where lambda is constant technology and there is constant returns to a scale. So next time you will come by 3 lines putting in your mind. Okay? Thank you.